Hello YouTube, this is the Reaper with another deck for sale. Uh, I prefer PayPal, but we'll take other. Just offer on the deck, and I'll see if I like it. I don't laugh at dumb offers. I'll haggle with you if it's reasonably haggleable. Um, Also, on sleeves, I don't have any extra, but I can get some. But corn, if you want them quickly or not, depends on how much you'll have to pay. Base is $4, but if you want them like along with a deck box or along with the deck to send to you as soon as I get the money, I'll have to run down to Walmart to get you a deck box with sleeves, and that'll be $6. But I'm not making no money off of that. Um, this is a frog deck. If I have not said that already, and let's get on with the deck. I got one dupe frog, one treeborn frog. It shows some edgeware, as you can see. Two damaged penguin soldiers, super rare. Two poison draw frogs. Two unifrogs. Two substitoads. Two swamp frog. Two tadpoles. Three death frogs. Three starboys, and the middle one is a rare. Then I got a Hobby League scapegoat, shiny. One salvage. One morray of greed. A mystical space typhoon. Level limit area B. Pot of averice. This is badly damaged, but super. It's bent. That's why it's damaged. I'll show it to you. But in the sleeve, you can't really tell unless you show it in the light. But yeah, here's the back of it. As you can see, big creases. But here's the front of it, which it kind of looks pretty good from the front if you don't angle it in the light. Then I have one terraforming, two wetlands, two solidarities, two croaking, and two fissures. They show edgeware, and one I won't just call them both damaged because of the edgeware. Then I got Dust Tornado, Collie Haunted, the limited Scrap Iron Scarecrow, which is the gold rare one. Foil picture, gold name. Michizure, Gravity Bond, and Graceful Revival. Okay, now with that said, let's get on with a little bit about the deck. The deck is mainly swarm, like um, it's swarm stall. You can swarm it with of course, the death frogs by having two tadpoles in the graveyard, or uh, but I'm going to do this card by card. Dupe frog, pretty much on the field, counts as death frog, but if you got substitute out and you send this to the graveyard, you can actually get the death frog into your hand, which is pretty good. Treeborn is just there. If you need someone to come back, he's there. If you need someone to get increased attack, he's there. Penguin Soldier, stall, or field clear. Flip, return two monsters. Heck, you can flip this, return one of your opponents and him, and just reset him. Poison draw frog, not the best frog, but sent to the graveyard with substitoad, and you draw an extra card. Unifrog, magic trap clear and direct damage, but only magic trap clear when you have another frog, which in this deck is pretty easy. Substitoad, you know what he does. Sacrifice one monster, get a frog deck, just swarm them. Swamp frog, pretty good. When summoned, you can send one water monster from your deck to the graveyard, aka a tadpole, or you can remove or discard one water monster from your hand to special summon him. Along with, you can return one monster on the field to your hand to have an extra summon. So pretty much discard to special summon him, then return and then send the tadpole from the deck. And if you discard tadpole, you already got two in the graveyard. Then return them to get another summon, and you can just do it all over again. Tadpoles, it's there for the death frogs. Death frog, swarming capabilities. You know, one sack, 1900, but you can get two more if you got two tadpoles in the graveyard. And for this deck, it's easy. Then I got 3 starboys, which you know it does. It's a level 2 aqua, which is a plus for the deck, but it also increases all water by 500. So if you got that, along with the wetlands out, yeah, he's a 2250 for level 2. Scapegoat, stall him. Salvage, if they got destroyed earlier in the game or you send them to the graveyard, just use this card. It returns them from your graveyard to your hand. Morray of Greed, good card. Return 2 water monsters to your deck and then draw 3 cards. That's an already advantage because they're just going back to your deck. They're not being discarded, it's just going to the deck. Magic and Trap Control. Great card to throw your opponent's stronger monsters into defense mode, because most of these are level 2 or lower, and any 4 or higher is, sent to the graveyard. But that's good. Pot of Averice, draw 2, return 5, which substitoad is really good with it. Terraforming to get wetlands out, and wetlands to make everything actually strong. Then I got 2 solidarities for the exact same reason. If you got one of these out in the field, and then wetlands, and all 2 or lower aqua monsters are 2,000 attack more. So that turns a treeborn into a 2,100 beat stick. It turns a swamp frog into a 3,000 beat stick. So it's actually a pretty good card. Croaking for the OTK, if you pull it out. Fissure to help destroy your opponent's monsters and overwhelm them. Magic and Trap Control. Return 1 monster from your graveyard to the field. Good card. Scrap Iron to stall and take your opponent off a little bit. Michizure is in there because it's when a monster is sent. So if you got this face down and the next turn you have get substitoad, send a monster, activate Michizure, and clear your opponent's field. Stall, since the only thing higher than a level, I think 4, yeah, 4 is the death frog. Everything else is less. The graceful revival 4, it's another call to haunted essentially for the deck, because since most of these are level 2 or lower. That is the frog deck, so just offer away. You saw all the cards I had in it, and you saw the basic idea of it. It's a decent deck. I'll also try and have a deck list, but for now, I will wish you all a good day and happy buying. Talk to you all later. This is the reprint. I'm out for now.